Brace tools. What are they and how do we use them for paintless dent repair? In this video, we'll tell you exactly what they're used for and how to use them, so stay tuned. Hi, I'm Tom with Learn PDR Online, and today I'm going to talk to you about these little tools here which are very useful as brace tools. We generally use them to get in behind braces or in through limited access areas where we can't get a bigger dent tool to the access point. So these very small little brace tools are perfect for getting in through these little holes and small little areas around the bonnet panel that we wouldn't necessarily be able to get a traditional dent repair bar behind. These are very strong, designed to be able to not only get in through a small area, but then give you enough leverage to be able to really put some pressure on and work out the dents. So that's what these brace tools are for, and you have different shapes and different angles depending on the area, whether you have it going to the left or the right, and different lengths of course. A whole different variety depending on where you want to get to in your panels. But we'll use those to go through these small little holes to get to the back of the panel, and then we can apply the usual leverage and pressure to enable us to remove a dent. So a very handy tool to have in your toolkit, and it's definitely a go-to for me in getting to limited access areas and still being able to get the right amount of leverage on to remove a dent. Another useful tool which is quite similar to the brace tools are these small hand tools and picks. Again, these are very thick metal to allow a good amount of leverage to be applied, but they are very small and have tapered edges to again allow you to get into some of these restricted areas or limited access areas, and are still strong enough that we can put pressure on to remove the dents. Once again, as with most of the tools, you can get them in a variety of different lengths and angles, and it really just allows you to get to a different position. So one tool might be slightly too short to get there, so we've got a slightly longer option, an extra inch or so in there, to be able to really get to the inner edges of those panels. So again, a very useful tool to have in your kit, these little hand pick tools. This example here is obviously on my bonnet panel that I have set up, or at least opened up here. But these small access holes are apparent around a lot of the panels. So when you open up doors, particularly on the lower edges, and you can't necessarily get in through the top by the access from the window, there are normally small drainage holes that allow the rainwater to run out. And again, these useful little brace tools can go in those tiny little drainage holes, and then you can still leverage out the dent from the inside. So if ever you can't gain access to an area with a traditional dent repair bar, do have a look around the panel. There is nearly always a small access holes around the panel. Sometimes they have little rubber grommets in or little caps that can be removed to then be able to give you a nice clear hole there that you can put your brace tool through. So I hope that's given you a bit of an explanation as to what these little useful tools are used for and the application in using them for dent repair. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can give us a thumbs up and like our videos, and stay tuned for the latest releases. So I'm Tom with Learn PDR Online, and thank you for watching.